Butler and Cottoy. What can you tell us?
Yeah, I mean, just nursing a couple things right now. We got a full week of practice, so we'll see where they're at. Right, physical game. Physical game on Friday against Ottawa. I think everybody saw that. So, yeah, we'll continue to monitor and see how the week goes. With them.
It's rare that a running back can get through all 18 games. It's such a physical position. Would you be concerned if you had to go with somebody else, just given lots of guys have prepared and got reps?
No, I mean, those guys here for a reason. Those guys here for a reason that have been locked in all year. Waiting for their opportunity. I think we got some good depth at all positions right now, and I think, it was very noticeable last week when we had some injuries on the D line. So it's whoever or whatever the roster looks like at that point, we're confident in the men that we got.
TJ got a lot of reps, if not all the reps, with the main defensive group. Just what do you see there?
Yeah, we wanted to get him a little bit more, reps with him showing up last week. Just kind of getting a feel for him. See where he was physically. Now start, focusing on the mental side of things. Once again, I don't have a whole lot of answers for you today, but by the end of the week, we'll have a good understanding.
Is there a comfortable feeling hearing a veteran voice back there that understands offenses and defenses?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's experience is one thing that's everybody kind of wants, right? And I think that trickles down from communication, route combinations, those type things, which he's really good at, and he's been doing that at a high level for a long time. So, I think there's probably some feelings of being comfortable there, but we're really trying to see just where he is physically right now. We'll up the reps maybe a little bit tomorrow and go from there.
Defensively, the last two games, you guys have had a lot of pressure on the quarterback. It's something we didn't necessarily see previous. How much of that is a function of maybe playing an O-line that's struggling because you're going to face a better group this week, or do you think you've found something in the group that you can carry regardless of who you play?
Yeah, I mean, I thought you look at just the physical nature of everybody, and it's not just the D-line getting home and looking at the sacks. It's better coverage in the back end, good communication on the back end. Everybody just kind of understanding what we were trying to do. But very proud of the way and the physical style that our defense played the last number of weeks. So we got to keep that going for sure.
Dejon Allen didn't necessarily get any team reps, but did a little bit with the individual group with the linemen and seems to be kind of progressing and working his way back. You optimistic he'll be back sooner than later?
Yeah, I think progressing is a good word for it. He's been working his tail off in meetings on the field, so he hasn't missed a beat in terms of that. But actually getting out there and making the calls and seeing it. That's always different, but yeah, he's making good progress. I think we're happy where he is, so we'll see where he progresses to.
Calgary, you guys are going to get tested big time. They've had a very good season, coming off a loss, coming off a bye. Just look ahead to that.
Yeah, good football team. Playing with a lot of confidence and those type things. But I think I like our team right now too. I think we're playing some good football. We've cleaned up some things. We've got to continue to play cleaner as we go down the stretch. And play to our standard, but yeah, I mean there's a lot of good teams in this league, and Calgary has really done a good job of defensively taking the ball away. I think they're very sound in what they do. Offensively, they have big playability, and they can run the ball, right? So we're gonna make sure that we focus on the things that we do well, and yeah, it should be a good game.